Hey guys, and welcome back to the Sonic Adventure Commentary. Last time we left off, we were about to fight Sonic as Gamma. And get ready for the most pathetic boss battle in this entire game. Yes, more pathetic than Knuckles. And this isn't even exploiting a glitch like in the Egg Hornet battle at the beginning of the game. This is just straight up bad.
How can I serve you, Dr. Robotnik?
Eradicate all of those.
Eradicate!
Give them all you have.
He had a little bit of his Long John Baldry there. I actually kind of like that performance right there.
Counting on you, Gamma.
Reminded me of AOSTH. Anyways, yeah, now time to fight Sonic as Gamma. Just keep pressing the fire button. Yeah. That wasn't even exploiting a glitch, that was just bad. I do like Gamma's version of this too. He's actually aiming for the kill right here. It's pretty good.
Stop, Mr. Robot!
Amy?
I believe theoretically all of Gamma's boss battles, with the exception of his final one, can be beaten that way.
An evil sword? Wait, remember me?
Sonic's is just the most hilarious because you don't even have to move. Just press the shoot button and he is down. But anyways, yeah, get to Gamma. Although this
Amy!
version of the scene isn't really canon, even though I kind of wish it was. Just because it's just funny to see Sonic get his ass kicked so badly.
Sonic, look!
Although we won't be seeing the greatest
Take Amy and go!
curve stomp battle against Sonic until
Nail that Eggman.
Sonic 06 with the Silver fight where you play as Silver. You kill him with tables and chairs and that, and it's downright embarrassing.
And how are you, my metal friend? It's dangerous here. Why not leave, Eggman, and come with us?
Why do you help me?
Why are you helping the robot? You could just leave him there. It's not like he's really doing anything.
We met. Even Birdie wants the best for you.
I don't think the bird gives a shit.
Eggman.
The bird's just kinda here. Yeah, Tails is right. Just go. Now he has the hover thing now. But it's made almost completely redundant by this scene right here.
We'll meet again, my robot friend.
He goes all helicopter here. Why does he even need the hover thing? I guess it makes sense in terms of the other cutscene where he didn't have the hover thing technically, even though canonically it doesn't make any sense, but regardless. And see, now he's hovering down. It's also kind of weird, the Gamma doesn't get a egg carrier destruction scene. No, he's kind of going through his thoughts right now, because I think he's a little confused.
Dr. Robotnik. Enemy. Master registration.
So this is where
Deleted.
Gamma has his face turn heel, and he's now officially on
Friends.
the good side. Well, he's kind of his own thing, to be perfectly honest. He's not really helping Sonic at all. He's just kind of... He wants to save his friends. And by save, he means blow the shit out of them. Anyways, yeah, we need the wind key. Pick up. I love his lines whenever he does anything, because he's the only one who actually says stuff for that. Anyways, yeah, first level is actually Windy Valley. And all the levels now are pretty much involved. We're finding an E-Series robot, and we're basically just taking them out. Now, when he says save, I know that what he means is he's trying to save the animal trapped inside, but just the way it sounds, he's like, must save friends. It's like, You're saving them by killing them? What? Anyways, yeah, we're going after... I forget which one. Oh god, no! Yeah, I had to leave that in just because I was like, that just happened. Yeah, I'm flying over that damn bridge this time. I'm not letting that happen again. That was embarrassing. I do like this Gamma level because we show up a little bit more of this section of Windy Valley. And we get to go through slightly different paths, I guess you could say. Yeah, because instead of going that way, we're going to go through this passageway here. Into a different area. Well, I think it's actually still a Sonic area, but we're taking different routes to get there. Which I like, you know. Keeps the levels a little bit different. Not so... It doesn't make the entire game stale. And here we have our first boss battle against E103... I forget which one this is, to be perfectly honest. I think it's Delta. But anyways, yeah, just run around, shoot him. I'm pretty sure I could have just done that entire fight by mashing the fire button, but I would at least look like I'm trying.
E103 Delta, rescue complete.
Interesting, like, odd, like, little change in, graphics. In the Dreamcast version, all the animals that come out of the, robots are flickies. In the, re-release, the DX version, they actually changed them to different animals. Interesting little, just graphical change, I noticed. Anyway, back to the Mystic Ruins. And... now, because of that wall exploded, which kinetically doesn't make any sense because we saw earlier in Knuckles' playthrough that Gamma has already been around here. But yeah, it's gameplay. They just need a reason to keep you from going here before you go to Windy Valley. Anyways, our next level, because we don't have the ice key, obviously, is Red Mountain. And I do love this scene coming up here. If you remember, to get into Red Mountain, Knuckles needed the monkey destruction switch, and Sonic needed the light speed attack. Well, Gamma says F this, and just shoots the damn thing. I was just like, thought that was funny. Anyways, now we got Red Mountain. And this version of Red Mountain actually takes place entirely in the underground section, which I have no complaints about because A, this place doesn't get enough exposure to begin with, and B, I love this track and it only appears in Sonic's story so far. It's just nice to hear it again. And I do like this level too. By the way, the time limit is completely not of a concern in any of the stages with the exception of the next one. I love this song though. This soundtrack is just awesome. This is probably arguably the best Sonic soundtrack. I mean, it's really dated by age. I mean, it sounds 90s as hell. But you know what? That doesn't matter to me. I still think this is a rockin' soundtrack. Kinda got glitched up there. Doesn't matter though, you can go this way anyways. I love it when you just see that timer bonus just get extremely high like that. Just blowing up the walls, take out all these things. Go down there, different area. I do like this section though, it's pretty cool. I feel like if they had made new levels based around this, it would have been just they could have done so much with this. Which I think is probably the basis for the shooter sections in Adventure 2. Although some of those are a little bit too long and aren't designed well enough around the shooting mechanic. And now we have E104 Epsilon. Oops. Anyways, yeah, same deal, just shoot him. I call this the circle method. Walk in a circle and shoot, and turn around and shoot. You'll take him out eventually.
E104 Epsilon. Rescue complete.
Well, that's 2 down. Next we've got, I believe Zeta. And back to the Mystic Ruins.
E103 Delta. E104 Epsilon. Rescue mission accomplished. E105 Zeta. E101 Beta. Location unknown. Perhaps aboard the egg carrier.
So now back to the egg carrier. I do like one of these things about Gamma's character, though, throughout his story. He does start to develop an actual character. He's not just an emotionless robot. He's still pretty emotionless, and he's definitely a robot, but he seems to... He gets a little bit of a personality the more the story goes on. Which I like as a character. I wish he stayed longer, unfortunately. He doesn't. Although we do get, we get Omega later on in the series, who is pretty much Gamma on steroids. And he's a lot more snarky than Gamma. Okay, on the raft, Gamma. There we go, to the egg carrier.
E-series data.
And an awesome piece of music here, which only appears in this one scene. I actually think that this piece of music was supposed to be the egg carrier's... was supposed to be the music for the crashed egg carrier hub theme, but they just kept the other one, which is kind of just funny because I actually really like that piece of music. But anyways, yeah, we need to go to the hot shelter. Which is probably the hardest level Gamma has. Because it's the only one where you're actually at threat of losing to the time limit. Because of how the stage is set up exactly. But anyways, now we should be able to get the gun item. Well, our next upgrade. Which is essentially a bigger gun.
Here's your laser blaster.
Laser
Its
blaster.
blast damages enemies in a wide pattern.
To be perfectly honest, I don't really notice anything different. I think it locks onto more stuff, from what I've noticed. But yeah, it's nice to just get it anyways. Makes the gun look more badass. Anyways, yeah, now time to enter the hot shelter. Which is ironically the final stage in the entire game. Other than the final story, which we'll be getting to later. And yeah, Zeta appears to have been upgraded considerably. Yeah. Shoot as many enemies as you can in this level. Because you need that time up. This is the only level in the entire of Gamma's story that you have actually a risk of losing. Press the button past me. Press the button past me. There you go. There's just nothing funny about Gamma climbing a ladder. It just looks so odd. Anyways, yeah, this section is ripped straight out of Amy's level, by the way. I actually think you can actually just, yeah, fly over there. Yeah. But yeah, you keep racking up that time score. You're gonna need it for this one, for the actual new section that you'll be going through. Ugh, this bridge is still terrible. I kind of glitched it out there, but thankfully you can hover. Makes it a little easier. Anyways, yeah, take out all these monkeys, you're gonna need them. Love that 50C and the 15-second multiplier. Whee! Shoot everything. I wish there was more, like, ramps and stuff you could have done tricks with the Gamma. That would have been awesome. Anyway, here is the... This crane is annoying. Cut! That totally grabbed me. Just saying. There we go. If you actually look behind you, there's a bunch of items there, but don't waste the time. I hate this section right here. This crane is finicky as hell. Yeah, you're supposed to shoot the button, by the way. I am getting dangerously low on time. And this is the section here that kills, that is the killer. The timer still goes on these cutscenes, which is downright annoying, because basically shoot as much as you can here to get your time score racked up. You're gonna need all those time points you can get. I'm already getting dangerously low on time here. Oh jeez. I missed the train. This is not how you're supposed to do this. I am not doing this the right way at all. I'm just gonna barely make this. It's actually pretty intense. I've never actually been this low before. On time. Alright, getting closer again. Yeah, that's not how you're supposed to do that at all. Okay. We can do this! God damn. Come on, Gamma. You only got so much time left. Shoot as much as you can! You need that time bonus. Shoot everything here. And go! Speed booster! Anyways, here is E105 Zeta. Got converted into a gun turret. And he has Dreamcast built into the side of him. If you look closely at like the lower section, those white lines, you look at the top one, they're actually Dreamcasts. Which is a clever little homage, I guess. He's still pathetically easy though. Yeah, look closely at this close-up, those are Dreamcasts. I just find that that's a little clever little homage. And they kept it for the all the re-releases too on the other consoles, which is still nice. The Dreamcast will live on forever. I love that console. killed off way too early. But anyways, yeah, that was the final level of the game, pretty much. We got one last boss fight coming up, which is actually quite challenging. The most fleshed out of all of Gamma's boss fights, to be honest. Anyways, time to head back up to the top, to the upper decks. It's time to go to the boss arena for this place. I think literally every character fights a boss there, with the exception of Tails.
E-105 Zeta rescue complete. Units remaining.
Little thing of note that he meant. Who took that picture, by the way? A little thing of note, though. He mentions units remaining. He mentions himself. So I didn't never notice that when I played this as a kid, but he's pretty much implying that he's going to kill himself after the. Well, not really kill himself. He's going to release the animal inside of him after the battle. So now we have the final boss of Gamma's playthrough, E101 Beta Mark II. I do like his design, and I like this boss fight. As well as this boss theme. This is a really catchy theme. Basically, yeah, you want to fire when he charges. That's your moment to shoot him. He can be deceptively hard to hit sometimes, though. Basically, just avoid his shots, and you'll be fine. Make sure you hit him when he does that charge attack, though. I mean, he's still relatively easy if you figure him out, but he does actually put up a good challenge, which I like. Like, when I first played this, this boss took me forever to figure out. I also was kind of shit at games at that point. I do like this, he's getting a little more powerful. Changing his tactics. Alright, he did his charge. Ah, missed my opportunity. It's cool seeing an actual final boss. Like, the only people who actually have really good final bosses in this playthrough are Sonic, Tails, and Gamma. Because Knuckles, you can destroy Knuckles as final boss like effortlessly if you know what you're doing. Anyways, Beta is down. And that is the end of pretty much all the gameplay of Beta's Gamma's story.
Mission complete.
And Gamma's pretty much done. He's gone out and settled everything he had to do. I like his character, though. He is a very surprisingly developed character, I guess you could say. He's not super developed by any means, but you see he does evolve as a character, anyways. And that was pretty much Beta's final farewell. And this is where he ends. And here is the one scene that pretty much proves Amy's story isn't exactly finished yet. Because that is... Take note of the color of that bird. Doesn't that bird look familiar? There's a reason why it's approaching Gamma like that. There we go. Yeah, these Gamma and Beta were actually, the birds used to power them were actually the parents of the bird Amy has. Which now actually kind of makes sense why the bird actually is one of the reasons why Gamma changed in that cutscene with Amy. And this is the end of Gamma. And it's a, to be honest, this is a rather sad ending, but at the same time, it's a nice way to end his story. And I love this little somber piano piece that's basically Gamma's theme. I love Gamma's theme in this game. A lot of people consider it to be the worst theme in the game, but I really like it. It's got a good beat to it. Good melody. Gamma's explosion is the biggest too, by the way. For some reason. But it's implied. Gamma was the other bird. And Amy's playthrough actually probably takes place right after that. But anyways, yeah, that was Gamma's playthrough. I actually really like Gamma's playthrough. To me, it's the redeeming part of the second half of the game. And I feel like it had a lot of potential that wasn't fully utilized in the gameplay. They would actually, like I said earlier, they actually do take this idea and run with it in Adventure 2, for better or for worse. I like the Eggman sections in that game. I'm not a big fan of the Tails sections with the shooting, but we'll get into that whenever I feel like recording Adventure 2, like years from now. I'm not in the mood to play that anytime soon. But anyways, yeah, Gamma's story is pretty much over. Next up we have one final story, which pretty much finishes off the plot, and we will be getting to tomorrow. And anyways, guys, I will leave you with the theme of E102 Gamma. Till next time, guys, this is Frogville24 from SND Productions, and I will see you all later.